Okay, so this is part 3, and I added eyeballs to my list because, if you change the eyeball, the pupil in the eye, we're going to get a different emotion. Now, there's not really, a rock can't really show much emotion, but you kind of feel sorry for Sylvester being so close to that rock, but not being able to reach it. Think about a time when you felt like you were helpless, you couldn't reach something you needed. As we're moving on, we have emotion here. We have a tear to show sadness and a straight mouth. So that's another thing we could add to our list is tears to show sadness. We already talked about the mouth. Okay, how the mouth can show emotion. And then again, was there talking to all of their neighbors. The pig, his ears are down and the eyebrow is up to show sadness. And the mouth isn't quite frowning, but it's not smiling. So it's kind of a straight mouth. And you can see the worry in her face as well. Okay. And we're still talking to all of the different animals, and you can see the worry in their face as they're talking. The eyeballs are smaller. Okay, so the eye there is going to show more worry. And again, we have worry here in the eyes. And that's one we could try to draw. That one looks a little bit harder. And here you can see the worry. We can see that the eye is more flat at the bottom. And the pupil is right at the bottom. So I'm going to try and see if I can do this, and you can do this with me. Let's see if we can kind of draw that shaped eye. So it looks like with the pig's eye and with Mrs. Duncan's eye. So it looks like that's kind of smaller there, and then different there, and then the eye is at the bottom, and the eyebrows are high. What do you think? Do you think that we were able to make it look sad and worried? So it seems like if we put weight down at the bottom, then we have sadness and worry. We have some emotion. The dogs are sniffing and they're working, trying to find him. And then here we have more sadness. Notice here that the eyebrow kind of makes a smile, but that eyebrow is not making her look happy. And here we have more sadness. We have the pupils down at the bottom, and the eyebrows are the opposite of what we saw with anger. So you can try drawing those. Again, we have small eyes that are kind of flat. Looking down, and then we have the eyebrows going like that, and they look kind of sad. I don't know, William Steig is a much better artist than I am. And we're moving to fall. We're moving through the seasons. We see Sylvester. I wonder if Sylvester feels cold. And then spring. Luckily, that stone has never moved. Again, Mr. and Mrs. Duncan are still looking very sad. Maybe emotion. Think about how Sylvester's feeling in a rock. His parents are sitting on him, who he hasn't seen for a year. He might be feeling like he's going crazy. And since Sylvester can't show emotion, he's in a rock. That's when William Steig really uses the words. Okay? How he wanted to shout, "Mother, Father, it's me, Sylvester, I'm right here." So we're using exclamation marks to show the urgency, the excitement, the importance. So we're going to add that to our list. Exclamation. And I told you, I'm left-handed, so to try to write straight, I have to turn my paper. Exclamation marks. Now we notice that the eyes are looking up. And that's when Mom's saying, "I have the strangest feeling that our dear Sylvester is still alive and not that far away." She's having a strange feeling. Oh, and then look at the emotion now. The eyes are bigger, okay? And the eyebrows are higher when they're happy. And we have big smiles. And the mouth is open big. So big eyes show happiness and high eyebrows. And again, we have big smiles. And the eyes closing to show laughter. And we also have tears, but this time not tears of sadness, tears of joy. And here, after they've calmed down and they're just together, I'm sure they're so exhausted that their eyes closed and them just cuddling together, now they're kind of feeling at peace or relief. So notice how William Steig has shown that. You've done a great job staying with me today and looking at all those emotions. So what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and hit pause if you need to. Take a break if you need to. Use the bathroom, get a drink, move around, stretch, and then come back. We're going to finish this question. Okay, welcome back. So how does the author portray emotion in the book? What techniques does he use in the illustrations as well as the storyline? Well, we learned that William Steig, S-T-E-I-G. I need to spell his name right. Okay. William Steig. Well, he shows emotion in the illustrations with, remember what we wrote down, with the way that he draws the eyebrows and the mouths. Okay. So this, I'm going to put an I because that has to do with illustrations. Okay. The synonyms, that went with the words. The eyeballs were the illustration. Tears were with the illustrations. The exclamation marks were with the words. So he's telling a lot of the story with the illustrations. So William Steig shows emotions through the eyebrows the mouths. Remember if the mouth was opened and closed. So the eyebrows, where they were placed, the mouths, and what else did we talk about? The eyeballs. So the actual shape of the eyeballs and where the pupil was facing. And also through tears. Oh, whoops. We want it to make sense. So we've got William Steig shows emotions through the eyebrows, the mouths, the eyeballs, and the tears on the animals. He shows emotion with synonyms. Remember, those are two words or more than two words that mean the same thing. With synonyms and exclamation marks in the words. Period. All right. So William Steig shows emotions through the eyebrows, the mouths, the eyeballs, and the tears on the animals. He shows emotion with synonyms and exclamation marks in the words. Okay. What do you think? Does that work? I think that works. You're going to have time to do some more drawing and create some more faces on the next slide. But for now, just hit pause and go ahead and finish this page. You can go back and watch the video again if you need to. I'll see you soon. Bye.